What's going on, guys? Chase Daniel here. Chase Daniel Show, sponsored by Launch Hydrate. Appreciate you guys. And this show, I had to do it. I had to jump in to Tua and the Dolphins. Mike McDaniel, Frank Smith, Darrell Bevel. All those guys right now are on a record-setting pace. They had 70 points, a 70-burger, third most in NFL history. They had like the second most yards in NFL, 10 touchdowns. Tied for the most in NFL history with 376 passing yards, 350 rushing yards. Tua was 23 of 26, 309, 4 touchdowns. He played like a half, no interceptions. Devin Achane, I don't know how to say it yet, but I will learn how to say it because he had 18 carries, 203 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, 4 catches, 30 yards, 2 receiving touchdowns. My guy, Raheem Mostert, had 4 total touchdowns, over 100. I mean, it was a record-breaking performance by the entire group. 70-burger. Anytime you do that, I want to dive in. I'm going to show you about 9 or 10 plays right here. And I honestly could have showed you every single play that they had. But I'm going to break down what makes their offense so impressive, because right now they are on a historical path to greatness. I mean, they could probably go 17-0 if their offense continues putting up 70 burgers. So let's just hop right in. Let's show you from the film, from me as a quarterback, what I'm seeing with Tua and the Dolphins. All right, here we go. Week 3, Tua and the Dolphins against Denver Broncos. Tua and the Dolphins put up a 70-burger. 70-burger on them. Here you go. Let's watch the plays. I only picked out 9. I know there could have been 75 plays because they just absolutely crushed the Broncos. But we're just going to watch 9. I'm going to break it down and see how things go. This is the actual first play of the game. That's easy. And all they got here, we used to call this play the old Gronk route. And why was it a Gronk route? Well, he'd run 8 to 10 yards, and he'd catch it. We'd make sure he went over top this flat defender and underneath this defender, okay? And that ended up being pretty good. And right here, all you have right here by Tyreek is going to come up to 10 yards, go across. All it is here, that's the play design here. So Tua is reading 1 to an alert, 2 right here where he ends up going, which he gets there really quickly, which I like, and 3, which I want you to see here, though, when Tua does this, he turns his back to the defense. I don't love turning your back to the defense, but it times up perfectly. It actually sells it, and big number 49 right here, right there, that's rough, man, to give up a 20-yard completion on the first play of the game. We're going to go to the back view right here from Tua's perspective. And all we're talking about right here is just a nice little over route. We called it the Gronk route because New England Patriots and Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski made it really, really, really special back in the day. And it's pretty easy completion to start the game. Nothing crazy. Like you said, love the footwork by him. Look how fast Tua right here. He's already spun around, and look where his eyes are. His eyes are already down the field. This is the backer that has to stop it. Doesn't look like it's going to get going. What an easy completion. And another thing I want to note, too, is you're going to see this all day, really all day long. Look at this pocket. Look at this pocket. They're pulling a guard here, but Tua didn't get touched. His average time to throw, 2.16 seconds. Pretty impressive right here. Nice start to the game. All right, next play we got here, 21 personnel. Look how high of safeties the Broncos are playing. Looks like right here they're running double drift post. Oh my gosh, he's going to take this all the way to the house. Let's rewind it back and talk about what they're doing. So 21 personnel, 1 tight end, 2 backs. That's a fullback right there. And all they're doing here is pretty interesting. Robbie Chosen or Robbie Anderson or Chosen Anderson, whoever it is, all they're doing is running a 7-step post here, 7-step post here. I've never in my life seen it duplicated on both sides. Usually it's, hey, Tua, look to the right toward Robbie, and then he, on the backside, Tyreek might have a big-time comeback where you can work back to it. But right now they're running double glances is what we like to call it. Little sugar motion right there, play action fake. Look at the pocket again. Just perfect pocket. So Tua obviously starts at Robbie. It's not good. And then somehow finds Tyreek. Okay, I've never seen this in my life. Tyreek is looking out of his break right here. All right. The half-field safety is all the way off the screen. You can't even see it. They're actually playing quarters right here. This quarter safety comes down and grabs him. And Tua has a wonderful pocket to step up onto. And we used to call this route the old climb route. to where Tyreek would just keep running. And I mean, how do you get this guy and leave this guy so open? And obviously everyone knows what he's going to do. He's going to end up scoring a touchdown. No way you're catching that dude. The cheetah is loose. We'll go to this view right here. Little shift before, little motion. And they're in 21, so they're in base personnel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 2, 4, 3, however you want to call it, 3, 4, whatever they're in. It's there, but they're playing a too high look. Good play action. Look at the pocket again. Tua is not getting touched. He's got the fastest average time to throw, like I said, 2.16 seconds, which is crazy. So love what he does here with his eyes. He's looking right down the barrel at Robbie Chosen. There's Tyreek up top right here. And Tyreek is just going to continue running. And look at that pocket. Look at the anticipation, the accuracy on which Tua throws the ball. And I'm just going to pause it right here. There's no one within 15 yards of Tyreek. Go score a touchdown, buddy. Pretty impressive right there. All right, next play. A little empty package right here. And I put this on because this is one of the few reads and plays that Tua probably got off his read a lot sooner. I'm just going to let this play. He ends up checking it down right there. Raheem Mostert ends up getting 9 yards. Not bad for a check down. But what they're doing here, they're just running a little stick route right here. Going to go to the flat at 3 yards. Stick route, you can turn out, you can turn in, just sit there and get open. And what they're bringing right here is a deep cross route, a middle cross route. So it's 14 to 16 yards. And all Tua is doing is looking at this defender right here. When Tua sees that this defender goes and doubles, we'll play it right here, goes and doubles Tyreek, he's already off of Tyreek, okay? And what I'd like to see 81 do here is get on this side because that's the window. Tua sees it, okay? He's looking right at it, but he doesn't want to wait on it. If he could have waited half a second longer, look at this thing come open just right there. Don't love the route by 81. You got to get across there. But he finds Mostert in the flat right here. Look at Mostert right there too. Just bam, that's a chip, and then ends up getting it. And Tua said, I'm not holding on to the ball. I'm not taking sacks. I'm going to get the ball out. Nice little 9-yard gain. But Tua probably wants that one back. We'll go to the back view right here, see what he saw. All right, they're in empty personnel. A little sugar motion here by 28. Come out, go back, and I'll pause it at the top to see what Tua says. Okay, look, Tua is right there. He is looking right at Tyreek. Tyreek's his first read. That's one. Love to see 81 get across there. Not sure how it's being coached. Sometimes you just got to go the best release. Sometimes it's underneath. Sometimes it's over top. Look how fast Tua gets off this. Okay, I'm going to pause this right here. That is wide open. I don't know if that's on 81 and he should be over there or if Tua needs to wait a little bit and throw it a little bit more. But like I said, he gets through his progression really quickly. Raheem Mostert, baby, 31 years old, 4 touchdowns a game, 10-yard check down completion. Not bad right there. All right, next play here. What we got? Looks like a static. Nope, they're bringing guys in motion, and that's what they're so good at. They've 75% of the time against the Broncos, they ended up bringing motion, pre-snap or shift. And look at this. This is shifty. I like this play a lot. All you got is 2 tight ends, okay? You're in 12 personnel. You're going to bring River Craycraft in motion, give it a little eye candy. And then once again, I've never really seen this on a naked or a bootleg. The running back is going behind. I know they do it a lot, and it's interesting to me. Tua once again is going to turn his back and come this way, and what you're going to end up having right here is a slide. Okay, we call it a slide route or an under route. It's just a nice little, and you're probably going to have an over right here. The slide route is just a nice little underneath the line, and let's see what they got here to Tyreek. First of all, I've never seen a slide route from the numbers. You usually tell these guys to get off the tight end's butt, off the tight end's hip cheek. He's so far out there because he's so fast and he's able to do it. Pretty impressive to me. Got a high corner right there by here. So this is what the play will look like. This is a classic naked route, bootleg route. You got a high corner right here, over route, and a slide. You're reading it 1, 2, 3. Let's see right here. And he just says, hey, Tyreek, you're just out leveraging this defender. Go and get more yards. Really impressive call by Mike McDaniel on second down. Let's look at it from the back view here real quick. But they take a pretty easy play and they pre-snap, and what they do is they end up just putting a little sugar on it by the motion. The motion just tests 21's eyes. Watch 21 right here. It tests his eyes just enough, moves him back inside the box, and Tyreek, who's not even on the screen, is just going to come over here and go a little under. A chain is going to go behind Tua, which Tua turning his back to the defense, never a fan of, but sells it really well. And look at Tyreek just run past 21, who is supposed to have the leverage right there. Let's go to the next play here. All right, I put this play. This is the only run play I put on, I think, is what it is. And I put it because I want you to watch number 72 right here. This is toss crack, man. This is what a offensive lineman dreams of, okay? But they do it in such a interesting way to where River Craycraft right here, he is cracking down on this guy right here. Teron Armstead, first game back, welcome. He's going to pull around. You're going to have a blocker. And then Braxton Berrios is also going to pull around. You're going to have 1 down right here and 2 around. And it's just a toss crack. And the chain just does his best. Look at 72. I mean, super impressive, first of all, to not get tackled. But I just want you to watch it. Big number 72 right there, Teron. Amazing block, crack block, very physical right here. Love that. Look at the crack block by River Craycraft, though. You got to love it. Pretty good right there. And then Teron Armstead in space, man, he is dangerous. Let's look at the back view. So here's what I want you to be looking at, this guy. Braxton Berrios is going to come in motion, go back, and he was actually the lead blocker. And watch this end right here. He's the biggest block of all because you don't get started unless you have a good crack block. And it looks like, boom, right there. Love that. He allows for big 72 Teron to go out, and Teron said, nope, come here. I got you. I'm swallowing you up. And that's all he has to do. He just has to go there. Devin does the rest, gets in for a touchdown. Thought I'd put a run game on there. It'd be pretty cool. 2nd and 17 right here. Okay, let's look at this formation. You got a tight end. He's going to come in motion right here. And all you're going to have right here is what looks like another 7-step glance route. I've never seen this ball completed like this with this safety so far deep. I mean, he's just, I don't know why they're playing so deep to where all this underneath coverage. Look at this. I'm going to pause this. Look at this. I mean, that space right there, they just do such a good job of playing in space. And the speed, obviously, of Tyreek is going to, back people off. It's really impressive. Okay, and all it is here is all Tua is doing. He has his back foot. The ball is already coming out before he's out of the break. Okay, and just right here, you're just gonna have a little whip route, a little sit route, another little whip route. So he's reading 1 to 2 right there, and it's pretty impressive to me that he's able to just get this out. The back view, I think, says it a lot better. Watch Tua's footwork right here. A little short motion right here. 1, 2, 3, ball out. Wastes no time or movement at all. 1, 2, 3, ball out. I mean, this is what he's playing right now. World-class anticipation. And all this tight end's job is to pull this hook curl defender in. Okay, and as soon as Tua sees that, look at, I mean, this is so open. It's like not even close. Look at this. I mean, and Tyreek in space, I mean, these guys don't even want to try to tackle him. It's really impressive right there. Let's go to the next play here. This is one of my favorite throws of Tua of the day. Block him up, play action shot, 2nd and long again. This is play 17 of it, a little short out motion. And I just want to, I mean, the timing and anticipation on this. First of all, you got world-class speed here. They're just hiding a slot formation. All you're going to do is come out here. Really, the route's drawn as a 20 to 25-yard out route. He probably breaks it down a little bit. And you're just going to have a through route right here. Heavy play action right here. This back should end up in a flat at some point. But look at Tyreek, what he does. The speed to get this corner turned around. As soon as a corner is in a full back pedal like this, you know you got him won. He's not even remotely out of the break, okay? And look at Tua throwing the ball. Super accurate. I think you're going to see this a lot better in the back view here. Right here. A little motion comes in. Watch Tyreek. Oh, you want me to be right there? Okay, I'll be right there. Looks like he's going to go back and block, but it's obviously till he's looking back. Hey, give me the short out motion that I can handle. Let's go with it. Once again, a little bit of a dirtier pocket. I know this play ended up getting called back because of a hold right there, but just to his anticipation, it's hard to see. 2, 3, 4, 5, hitch ball. And look, he's off kelter. His base is super wide, not a lot of balance, and he's still able to get the ball to the field on an out route. Perfect timing. Super impressive throw by Tua right there. All right, got another play. And this play is pretty easy. Ho-hum, easy. Broncos are playing man coverage. It's third down. They're in lock. So what does that mean? Lock means just one-on-one. And a lot of people forget how much with Jalen Waddle out, Braxton Berrios out, everyone out, all it is right here, or Braxton Berrios, I want to really focus on him. He's just going to come out and do a little money route. We call it a little cash route, which means, hey, you can break out, break in, whatever. Hey, I'm going to just fully release. Tyreek, I think, has a through route. So really it's 3rd and 4. You're hoping for man coverage. Look how far off this safety is on Braxton Berrios. Easy money for Tua right here. 1, 2, 3, ball gone. He 3 plants it, gives Braxton Berrios a chance to run with it. Really impressive throw right there. Just wanted to give Braxton Berrios some love because everyone else is hemmed up, and this is the play and the way to go with the ball. See the back view right here. Braxton Berrios in a slot, and you can tell even pre-snap, 10 yards off. 10 yards off, and you're still giving him some space right there. And the last play right here, we had to do it. This play was really, really cool. I'm going to let this play through. A little shovel pass, the no-look pass. Look at this. We're going to go to the back view for this one because this is awesome. What they're in right there, they're in 21 personnel. Okay, 2 backs, 1 tight end with a fullback, tight end, fullback, halfback, and they're a slot formation over here. Okay, so they got 2 receivers over here. I've run this play a lot. It's just a little K5. What does that mean, Chase? Well, K5, they're just sliding the whole line this way. Okay, and this back is supposed to bluff this end and turn in, but I've never seen it with a fake reverse on it. Okay, I'm going to let this play through. Look at him bluff the end, and then the reverse. Tua literally no-looks it. Look at this. Nope. Man, that's sweet. Just a little flick of the wrist, and he knows it too. Watch. He's trying to celebrate with Tyreek right there. He barely caught the ball. Look at that. Super impressive right there. That's it for the breakdown. I could have easily gone about 5 or 6 plays more. Super impressed with what Tua is doing.